What is up guys, it's Cal, and in this video I'm going to show you how to level up your artifact fishing pole the fastest way possible. Now as you see, mine's not full level just yet, but that's just because I'm doing this method. I just started doing this method, but this is definitely, well, the fastest way to do it. So first off, we are doing this little fishing event. It cycles through 6 different NPCs. I made a video on this before called, it was over Fisher Friend of the Isles. These 6 NPCs will cycle through on the Broken Isles, and they're located in different areas across the Broken Isles, and there's a reputation associated with them, toys that you can buy. As I said before, a video will be linked at the end, more in depth into what these NPCs are exactly, but you want to wait until Shaleth is active, and the easiest way to find out if she's active is just go to your pre-made group finder, dungeon and raids, go to the custom tab, and then just type in fish into the search bar, and there will be most likely a raid started showing which NPC is active on that current day. So you want to wait till Shaleth is active, and she acts differently than the other fishing NPCs in the way that this green pool will be circling around this area. You want to fish in the green pool along with your raid, and then an item will drop. It's called like a scale something, fish scale, I don't see it there, but it's a green quality item. That fish scale will spawn an elite called Magicus, I think, something like that. You want to kill that elite, and then you'll get these golden minnows, and he'll drop like anywhere from 25 to like around 30 of them. See, he just spawned right there, so let's go ahead and kill him. And he dropped 25 minnows. Now with those 25 minnows, actually 25 is the perfect number, you want to talk to Shaleth, and then go to do you have something for sale? And first off, well, actually before you do that, you want to turn them into her. I want to give you all my golden minnows. But for this method of leveling up your artifact fishing pole, you only need to be good friend status, so you can buy the sleeping murloc. Now good friend status is the second from the last one, so just to reiterate, you want to keep turning in your golden minnows to her until you become a good friend of her, and then you can buy the sleeping murloc for 25 golden minnows. Now what the sleeping murloc does is, I'm going to use it here in a second just to show you guys, but essentially, well, let's go over here and use it. Let's see, I'm going to equip my artifact fishing pole, use it, and this murloc will spawn, and he'll start running around. And as you see behind him, he drops fish. Now these fish are rune scale koi, they also are silver mackerel, but okay, this guy's going off the path I wanted him to go. But here in a second, he will drop a puffer fish. Now, as you currently see, I'm running over these fish and nothing's really happened. It looks like some just major latency lag. That might be it, but all those puffer fish just appeared in my inventory. But the thing is that these fish do actually despawn after a while, so you are going to miss some fish if you use the murloc around here. So there is another method of using that sleeping murloc and not having any of the fish go to waste. So first off, I'm going to throw all these into the water, and now throwing each of these into the water while equipping your artifact fishing pole will give you 50 artifact power each. So I'm going to buy another one of these sleeping murlocs right here, and as you see there, if you look at my TSM, they are sellable, so you can trade them, you can mail them, you can sell them, and those that magicka stew that spawns like every 1 to 2 minutes. It does depend on your raid size. The more people you have, the faster he will spawn. So you can kind of get like roughly 2k every minute to a minute and a half, which is really nice. But now with the sleeping murloc, what we're actually going to do is, I'm not going to use them here. If you're an engineer, or you have some way of spawning a mailbox, then this method is really easy for you. You can ask someone in your raid if they have a mailbox. What am I doing? Go into my pet journal. I'm not an engineer, so I'm actually going to spawn my Argent Squire, since the Argent Squire is also a mailbox. And then with whatever portable mailbox you have, I'm going to send this to an alt. So I'm going to put the sleeping murloc there, going to send it to an alt, and you can keep sending them to an alt one at a time, because you can actually only hold one at a time, and then I'll show you what to do then. Now I just sent the sleeping murloc to an alt, and then I sent them back to my main, so we're going to take one of them out of the mailbox, because as I said, you can only hold one. You can also store these in a guild bank, just in case you have like a tab to yourself. Just make sure no one else steals them, you know. And in Dalaran, we're going to stand on this pillar. We're going to try to stand on the pillar. Let's dismiss my pet so it's easier to see. And while on this pillar, we're going to use the Sleeping Murloc. And he's not going to move. He's going to drop everything in your inventory just like that. And there's no like, well, it almost seems like it's lagging, but it's nowhere near how it was before. And you definitely want to make sure you have inventory space. So my inventory is, you know, trash, as you can obviously tell. You can then throw these all into the fountain. So let's stand on this side. Throw them all. You might need to stand back because you can only throw it in fishable water. But there you have it. So just an overview. First step, you want to make sure Shaleth is active in Suramar for the fishing daily. As I said, it cycles between 6 NPCs, so she has a 1 in 6 chance of being up. And the way to do that is go into your pre-made group finder, go into custom, and then at the top search for fish, and it'll show you which NPC is active if someone has a group started for that. Kill the Magicus NPC for the golden minnows, turn the golden minnows into her until you become a good friend, get 25 more minnows, buy the Sleeping Murloc, or get more than 25, buy as many Sleeping Murlocs as you can, send them to an alt through the mailbox, or store them in a guild bank, and then come to Dalaran here, pull them out one at a time because you can only hold one at a time, get on that little stump there in the Dalaran fountain, drop the Sleeping Murloc, and all of the stuff will just go right into your bag. Well, that's it guys, that's the fastest way to level up your artifact fishing pole. If you like this video, you can leave a like on it, you can sub to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.